How's it going, everyone? Welcome to your very first Java tutorial. In this tutorial, we're going to go over the very basics of Java programming and how to create a program, how to run a program, and how to print to the console. So we're going to be writing in Java. Java is a very popular program that's used by many software developers. And many people use this because it's an object-oriented programming language, and we'll be explaining what that means in later tutorials. But for now, it's a very organized way of programming, and Java just makes your life more easy, I guess, when programming, as opposed to other languages like Python, which can get very messy very fast. So go ahead and type IntelliJ IDEA for whatever operating system that you're running on in Google, and you will find a download link, which is the very first link that you will see on Google. Go ahead and click that and hit download, and it's completely free. So once you start it up, you will see something like this. On the left here, I have a whole bunch of programs that I already wrote out, and this is just stuff that I've done in the past. You won't have anything at the moment right here when you first start it up. So we're not going to focus on any of this. What we're going to do is we're going to hit Create New Project, click Next, and we have an option between choosing Command Line App or Java Hello World. For now, we're just going to click the first one, and then we're going to give it a name, so example vid, and then we're going to see this right here. So this can look pretty intimidating at first, but let's go over what each and everything is. So right here, all of this is code. This is where you will be programming. Here are all your source folders and just ways of adding to your Java program. So when we learn object-oriented programming, we're going to be utilizing this source folder right here. For the time being, don't worry about this. We can completely forget about it. Next thing is when you're running a program, you want to hit this button right here, and this is known as the run button. Once you hit that, the console on the bottom will open up, and whatever you wrote in here is going to get executed or run, and it's going to show the result. So right here is where we're going to write our code, and go ahead and delete that. And all this is saying is that we're going to have to write within classes. So since Java is an object-oriented programming language, we're going to utilize classes. And we'll go over what a class is in the future, so don't worry about that right now. Whenever you program, you want to program within the braces. This is just so that the code can be a lot more organized and you can write it a lot more organized. And it's just easier to follow and read. Your objective is to write beautiful and efficient code. So you don't want to write code that just merely works. That's not efficient. What you want to do is write code that gets the job done in the least amount of time, which is known as time complexity, and that will be covered in data structures and algorithms. So let's begin. In here, we're going to be programming, and Java always executes whatever is in here first, so the main. So if we had another class, Java wouldn't execute that first. It would execute or run whatever's in here. I actually have some code, so let's go ahead and Control-V that. So let's get rid of that. So you'll notice that this text is gray and it looks kind of boring. That's because this is a comment, and all you have to do is write 2 slashes. So write 2 slashes at the beginning of the line, and you can write whatever you want. And this is just so you can help explain things to others. So if another developer sees your code, they'll be like, okay, so I understand what's going on because the comment's explaining what's going on. It just makes things a lot easier to read and understand. Next, we're going to look at how to run a program. So let's go ahead and print this here. All this is doing is it's printing hello world to the console. So let's go ahead and see this in action. And as you can see, a page comes up and it says hello world, and that is the result of this line right here. If we got rid of this and commented out, nothing will come up. So comments aren't seen by Java, it's just there to help the user or other people. So this is how you run a program. You click the green button right here and it runs the program, and it does it line by line. Java goes through line by line, and the order does matter. So if you want to print out let's see. So if you want to print out hello world in 2 separate lines, this is how you would do it. But if you put this on the top, it's going to say world exclamation mark hello. So order does matter, and Java just runs through it line by line. So that's pretty much it. That's the very basics. In the next tutorial, we're going to cover variables, arithmetic, and conditional statements. Thank you so much for watching this tutorial. This was a very basic video on how to start a program, how to create a program, how to run a program, and how to print to the screen. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next session.